It's been a very, very big week. A lot of things are going on, a lot of questions coming in. We've been fielding tons and tons of product questions, but you know what's I'm noticing, Naughter, a lot of what they're asking is about health related. So here's the top here. I didn't even think I was going to go over this. I should probably organize these thoughts for next week. I think the top request I get, Naughter, is, hey, here are the prescription drugs I'm taking. What nutrients do you think I'm deficient in? Because people now are starting to realize that drugs cause nutrient depletion. It's drug-induced nutrient depletion. I could give you an example of a water pill, diuretic, commonly used in high blood pressure, depletes the body of magnesium. So you go to the doctor, you're like, hey, all right, you're hypertensive. Here's your water pill. It could be 8 weeks, 12 weeks later, you're like, man, I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling restless. I have anxiety. I'm not sleeping so good. You go back, you're back at your checkup and the doc sees you and he says, you're feeling that way. We might need to prescribe you something for generalized anxiety disorder. So now maybe you go on like what they call an SSRI or, some of these antidepressant medications. And guess what happens then? You further deplete the body of nutrients and minerals. And so when you look at the side effect profile of drugs, most times they almost directly match the nutrient depletion. What happens when you see nutrient depletion? So it's crazy. I get that a lot, Nora, and I appreciate people emailing me that, and I can give them honest answers because it's published data. I'm not giving them personal health advice. I'm telling yes, you're on this medication that can deplete these vitamins, these minerals. And now that 75% of the country takes prescription drugs, they totally get it and they see it. And they don't want to go on another drug and then turn into this polypharmacy where you're on 5 or more medications. This is a frustrating cycle for many people. You can imagine, Naughter. I mean, the life that people live when they start on prescription drugs, they feel trapped. They feel sort of helpless. They don't even get the full education from the doc, the pharmacist. When you go to pick up, they'll say, hey, do you have any questions for the pharmacist? By the way, sign right here real quick. You got to go. Next person. It's very rushed environment. And a lot of times patients not properly informed. And so Live Good realizes this. I formulate this way. I know this way. I'm a pharmacist. I've practiced this in this space for many years now, so I get it. And I love when people email me this because I can give them this information and they can feel empowered and they can feel informed and make better decisions and therefore supplement to fill in those nutrient gaps. The multivitamins, the vitamin D3 with K2, especially here in the winter time. Now we're not getting as much sun exposure, and the magnesium. That's our daily essentials pack. I think we knocked it out of the park when we launched with that. Notre Dame is one of the main, we know it's a daily essentials pack. This is our kind of insurance policy. Boom, we're gonna hit the ground running. And since we did that, we have grown so fast over just 2 years, almost 2 years. And it's just been crazy growth, guys. I mean, like last year we talked about over 10 new products came out. This year we're going to have 20 or